Now it's English time, and John Hegley explains why music and a live audience are important for his poetry.
Current writings, these are bits and pieces that haven't been finished or seem to be unsuitable for songs that music that we've had so far. Now, Nigel has come round today with a new tune, and I'm going to see if I can make up a song for the music that he's got. Nigel, what have you got for us today? There is a big connection between songs and poems. They are interchangeable. Sometimes I do the poems as songs and sometimes vice versa. We've not tried this before, and that's true. I'm a mole, I'm a kind of miner, but I don't mind coal. And when life has taken its final toll, when I'm totally out of control, when I've died, dig me a dignified hole. It's usually quite an exploratory thing. There's a lot of discovery in it, which is a really nice thing. I think writing poetry is at best a voyage of discovery, and also making songs up with Nigel like that is also such a voyage. And that's a really nice thing, you know. In a hole, don't stuff me. I don't want to get stuffed. I don't want to get stuffed. I don't want to get stuffed. It works in a number of ways. Sometimes I write the whole song and Nigel will play it. Sometimes Nigel will have a tune and I will try and put some words from the repertoire to it and see what fits. I like Billy Bunter books when they refer to Tuck, and folk on Coronation Street who call each other Chuck. I love me English country, I love other countries too, and I won't order egg and chips when I'm in Timbuktu. I do like egg and chips though, and sticks of Brighton Rock, and when I fry myself an egg I never use a wok, do you? Yeah, that's alright. I thought that's really good actually. Generally, if you write a poem that is going to be only a poem, it has quite intricate rhythm and rhyming pattern. If you write something that's going to be a song, or poems that can be a song, they tend to have a more simple rhyme scheme, simple verse pattern. They tend to be more regular if they're going to be, if they can be songs. They're glad that we can understand the substance of their talk. A shame they think all we can say is I think there's someone at the door. Oh master, can I have a walk? I like it in the open door, rolling in the grass, striking up acquaintances and sniffing fellow creatures up the trees where they have recently been passed. It's a dog's life, it's a doggy's life. And from the rehearsal to the real thing. The performance of the poems generally enhances them. It's like the comedy enhancing the poem as well. Oh, hello, this is a more respectable time, isn't it? I'm just sorting out the poems for the show. So if you could just go now. No, not that one. No. Oh, yes, we'll have that one, I think. I like to think that it has a life on the page. Some of them, I think, have more of a life on the page than others. Some of them really do live for the stage. Thank you very much indeed, everybody who clapped. Well, we're going to have a lot of fun later on. First of all, we're going to have some poetry. Late. What I'd like to do is to go home, but what I'm going to do... Thanks a lot. Cheers. Thank you. Okay, the first poem is called The Firework. He held the burning Roman candle, an outdoor firework without a handle. It made him cough, some bits flew off and turned his shoe into a sandal. There you go. When you go on stage, you accentuate certain aspects of your personality. The aspects I accentuate are the I'm in control, school-teacherliness sort of thing. I think it stems from when I started performing. It was at a venue where you used to get a lot of trouble from the audience, and you really did need to be like that. And I seem to have kept hold of it, but it's a more theatrical thing now. But there's definitely that I am in control thing. Right, this is about the Edinburgh Tattoo, and this is every year I go out to the Edinburgh Festival and perform. And every year I don't go to the Edinburgh Tattoo. I'm afraid I won't be going to the Edinburgh Tattoo. Because to me, a parade of weaponry and the capacity to hurt is about as pleasing as dog dirt on the shoe. Only poo is easier than the tattoo to get rid of. To you it may be taboo to poo-poo the tattoo, but to me the tattoo is something to say ta-ta to. Thank you. I do try to speak more clearly when I'm on the stage, but there are points where I fluff the lines a bit. But you can always make some little joke. People quite like it if you fluff them occasionally and you make some little comment about it. It shows you're vulnerable, you see. But only because you chose to have them to begin with. We say we've got to do things to make our This is the Martian version. We say we've got to do things to make our existence seem necessary, which of course it isn't. There are only two things you've got to do: live and buy my poetry books. Generally, I think that if you can make something funny, it's one better. You can make the most serious points in the world and be funny. So the fact that it's comic doesn't mean it isn't serious.